Welcome to Retire Now with Marvin Mitchell. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Matt Chambers. Marvin is alongside, as always. He is the president of Compass Retirement Solutions. Today, we're discussing how to convert your hard-earned retirement savings into income. That's the name of the game. Marvin, how are you?
I'm doing great, Matt. Thank you.
Good to see you. I hear you talk frequently about the 4% rule. For our viewers that aren't familiar, what is the 4% rule?
It is a basic rule that's been around the financial industry for a long time. Now, to be candid, it's not one of my favorite rules because it doesn't work every time. But basically, if you're, let's say you're 60 or 65 and you have, let's call it $1 million,
okay,
that means 4%. $40,000 per year is what's a safe conservative withdrawal rate to assure that you don't run out of money in retirement. Now, it doesn't really factor in big market losses or health issues or different things like that. It's just a basic rule to show you how long your money should last.
Guideposts, we'll call them, okay?
Absolutely.
No one size fits all here, though.
Sure.
Can you explain the bucket approach? I've heard you talk a lot about this as well.
Yeah, so there's a lot of advisors who use the bucket. We use it sometimes, and basically that just means we're going to set aside some of your money that's going to be for your short-term needs, let's say for the next 1 year. Some of your money for your mid-term needs, which is over the 5 years, and some money we can afford to be a little more risky with, and it's 10 years or longer.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
Yes.
that means that we're going to spend out of your 1 year bucket, we're going to use your 5 year bucket later, and then your 10 year bucket can grow uninterrupted, where even if the market goes down, we're not forced to pull money out of that account. So technically it could be in the stock market, and you could be a little more riskier with that.
So a little more risk tolerance when you're looking at those longer horizons.
Absolutely.
Too. We could do an entire segment on this, but before we let you go, I'll ask you this question. Who should consider an annuity?
Annuities are one of the most polarizing topics in the financial industry.
Yes.
It's like you love them or you hate them. There's really not a lot of indifference. However, I will tell you that I'm not afraid to say the word annuity because a lot of my clients have been saved by annuities. This last market decline, for example, my clients who were in annuities, guess what? The types of annuities that we put them in, they didn't lose anything.
Right.
And that's great because it allowed their money to recover faster. We didn't have anybody down more than around 6% when everyone else was down 15, 20%. So that's very important. So there's different types. You got the fixed, you got the variable, and you got the index annuity. Oh, we could talk about that for a whole segment, but you can read my book. We do talk about it in my book. It's called Retire Early. In that book, we're going to cover all of the topics that I just mentioned, and you can receive that book by visiting KMOV.com/retire-now. KMOV.com/retire-now.
And I would encourage folks to do that today. Marvin, thank you.
Thank you.
Hope we get to see you again soon. Again, the website is KMOV.com/retire-now for more information. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.